ओ मेरे भाई।
Well, hello. Welcome to our channel, my friend Bob. Today again, we are in the kitchen. What I'll do today is something which almost could be called US's national dish, chili. Every state, every region has their own way. What I'll show you is the way I do it. Doing certain things which are a bit different. I use my own spices. I don't buy the pack. I'm using fresh tomatoes. I'm also using onion, roughly a pound of beef. Buy bags of beans and then I boil them myself and I freeze it. It's also almost roughly a pound, but it's just not kidney beans. I've also added some garbanzo in it. In terms of spices, where should we start? So oil, which is not a spice, but dried garlic, cumin whole, cumin powder, one, two, three, four different kind of chili spices. One is super spicy, which I made myself from the peppers I grow. Then one is flakes. And then there are two which are on the spicier side. The difference is the color. Then I have some sugar, salt, my homemade sauce, and I named it Death. I fermented this in November of 2021. So let's start. And one thing which I should mention, as I said, I have two different onions. One is diced smaller, the other is bigger. I'll use the bigger ones for cooking. The other ones will go towards the end. It's not really garnish, but almost towards the end where the chili is almost ready. If you are following a recipe, let's say if you buy one of those spice packets, it will typically tell you 1 pound of beef, a can of kidney beans, a can of diced tomatoes. I am using far more tomatoes than what it should be. The two tomatoes that I cut, they would be around a pound together. I do like my chili a bit tomatoey. It brings that acidity. And then even with all those chili peppers, the balance comes out very well. Sugar, some people use it, some don't. I use just a hint of it, again, to balance it out. Sweet, sour, savory, like all those flavors. A standard canola oil, just enough, which will be roughly, let's say, 2 spoons, that it can coat the bottom of the pan. It should warm up quickly. The ground beef that I'm using has less fat. I typically prefer a beef with a lot of fat, because what I do is once I cook it, I take the fat out. It just leaves a better flavor. I'm just waiting for to change color. I'm not really cooking it down because it will cook a lot once we put the spices and put the tomatoes and everything. It's cooking. I lowered the heat because I want to start putting my spices and I don't want my spices to burn. At this point, I could have gone the onion that I'm about to cook in right now and then put the spices, but when I'm cooking chili, because the way I do cooking, I don't taste my food, I don't follow recipes. I work with smells. So putting the spices first will help me to figure out what I need. I'm putting the salt aside. I'll start with the dried garlic. You can use fresh if you want. Many people don't even use garlic. Next is whole cumin. Not too much. Because do keep in mind, cumin is really what makes chili chili, at least in my eyes. Then I'll use some chili flakes. Let's see, can I smell anything? No, not yet. So let me add the spices now. The super hot homemade chilies, look at the color. It is dangerous, not too much, really little bit, just to add a dimension. Regular red chili pepper, something like cayenne, Thai crushed, something like that. Another crushed red pepper. Let's mix. And yes, I have started smelling the spices. And my heat right now is low. And I will increase the heat in a minute because I don't want any of my spices to burn. I'm using now cumin powder. You can use just whole cumin, but some people don't appreciate when you bite into it. So I do use that, but most people will use cumin powder. Now let's add some sugar. Not too much. Not too much. Let me add these hot sauces. What I'm doing right now, you almost start smelling like you are cooking chili. Tablespoon of store-bought. I'll do less of mine because you can always add more towards the end. And this one I'll surely do far less. All the spices in. The only thing left, so I don't forget, is salt. Let me bring the heat to medium. Now I'll put the onion. I want the onion to sweat. Because do keep in mind, doing onion this way, making it sweeter. When you put that, it tastes a bit raw. I prefer both, but that's the reason I'm doing it. And by the time this chili is cooked, this onion will already be gone. Tomatoes, actually it might be a bit over a pound. I did not peel them. You can peel them if you want. You don't need to add any water or anything. As tomatoes start rendering, they'll leave enough liquid in here. I'll cover it now. Move my heat to between medium and medium low. I'll let it cook for 10 minutes. This is the consistency that you got. So see, there's liquid in it. Now time for salt. Use salt to your taste. Oh, one thing I forgot. People sometimes use black pepper also. If you like black pepper, you can add it as part of your mix. Now with my beans, when I boil them, these are like really soft. So they are just going in to get the flavor and mix into everything. I'm waiting for a bit of a sizzle. Now, remember the other tomatoes? I'm putting them in now. Sorry, the other onion. I said tomatoes. I was wrong. The reason I like doing my own beans, I don't like the flavor of the liquid when you buy the canned ones. Then you throw it out, and I just don't. And don't think I'm preaching. I used to do it. I just found a better way. You can serve many different ways. I've seen people using sour cream on it, using cheese on it. It's up to you. I'm just tasting it like that. In my case, if I had some fresh cilantro, that's what I have put in here. So this is what it looks like. Let's try. Wow. The different amount of chili peppers, and some people think it's super spicy. It's not. Surely it's not mild, but it can be spicier from here. But I think I like what it is. I hope that you saw a different way of a dish which is made in the United States. As I said, almost like a national dish, and everybody has their own recipe. I would like that if you try the way I did it. If you do, write in the comments, how did you find it? And if you have a special way that you want to teach us, again, write in the comments. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Goodbye.